H, gift shop bar, Ossington, in the back of a barber shop. You got to come and find it. Right, we're going to make a drink now called the Double Double. This is my twist on a drink that was made about 150 years ago, called the coffee cocktail. Now, the coffee cocktail had brandy, sugar, port red wine, ruby wine, and a whole egg and nutmeg. Yep, no coffee in it. Why a bartender did that, I have no idea. 150 years ago, still doesn't make any sense. Now, I love coffee. I get always a little dubious about brands when they change their products, but in this case, they did a really good job. Jägermeister cold brew, I fell in love with it, and I wanted to make a drink with it. And I wanted to do a drink that really shows up how to use Jägermeister as a modifier in a cocktail. So there it is, the coffee cocktail, and it's based on a drink that's called the coffee cocktail, so I called it the Double Double. But what we're going to do, we're going to use a modifier. And we're going to use a modifier which is called Jägermeister. Yeah, I know, first thing you're thinking of is shots. What do I love about Jägermeister? Oh, where can you start? I love it because I love the bitterness. I love the history behind it. It's a big part of my life. I first started bartending in 1992 and it was Jäger. It's everything. It's a part of history that people don't really realize, that it really is a digestivo. Jägermeister was originally made around the 1930s as a digestivo, actually a category or style of digestivo which belongs to the northern parts of Europe, not just the Italians or the French or the Spanish, right? It's the northern region. And it was designed to help for after meal. In fact, the guy who created it, this amazing green bottle that it's in, he spent literally weeks smashing glassware till he found the right bottle. So you actually designed it so that if you did drop it, had a good chance of actually bouncing. There you go. And it does have over 30 to 35 different kinds of herbs, and actually 56 in total on this one. And that's what it's designed for, and it's used as a modifier, and that's what I'm using it as. You can sip it if you want, but I'm going to use it as a modifier. So this is the drink. This is a drink called the Double Double. Right? I have a 500 bottle back bar, and I want more because I want to be able to do something, make something for somebody, and it's wonderful, and I love building it. And then when you deliver it to somebody's table and you see that expression on their face, and it's just outstanding, it's wonderful. It's like a child being given their Christmas gift on Christmas Day, and you're making this wonderful drink for them. And that's one of the reasons why I love bartending. And this is what I'm doing. You do 3/4 of brandy. You can do cognac if you want, but we are in Canada, so you know, if you want to spend $60, $70 on the bottle of cognac, go for it. The port wine as well, but we're only going to do half an ounce. Okay. And this is where the modifier bit is. We're going to add the Jägermeister cold brew, and we're actually going to have a drink with some coffee in it. Okay. There you go. And then just a 1/4 ounce. I use a rich syrup, so this is a 2-to-1, okay, of organic raw cane sugar, okay? But I use just 1/4 ounce. If you're using a simple syrup, do about half an ounce, okay, or maybe just under. Then an egg, a whole egg. Do not panic, as long as you use the eggs and they are in dates, and most of all, I like to use organic, okay? Put it in, then get some ice. And give it a really good shake. And then also get some nice little glassware. So I've got little Japanese teacups or matcha teacups. Okay, that's all you need. Get a little strainer. This is my little vintage one that I use, but please fine strain. I always like it fine straining when it's eggs, okay? And you just pour it in. Just in there like that. Then get some nutmeg. Just a little nutmeg dusting. And that's it. Beautiful, simple little drink. It's lovely. Oh my God, it's so good. So a small bar, like my bar, fits around 18 people. We are one of the smallest bars in where we are, which is in Canada. There's actually the smallest one's actually in Montreal. It only fits about 10 people. But you go to Japan, there's bars that fit 4. All right, I love them. I love small bars. I love the uniqueness, the difference, the individuality, the personality, and that's what I love about them.